Hi, my name's Saint Eddie, a tech and marketing executive with a passion for personal finance and investment. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most important financial topics, personal budgeting. Whether you're trying to save money, reduce debt, or just manage your finances better, creating and sticking to a budget is the key step. But for many of us, budgeting can feel like a daunting task. But that doesn't mean you should stick our heads in the sand and hope things will just work out. That's why this video, we're going to be providing some tips and tools to make budgeting easy and effective. Before we get into the specifics of budgeting, let's talk about why it's important. A budget is essentially a plan of how you plan to spend your money, monitoring what comes in versus what goes out, like a train station. It helps you make the most of your income and avoid overspending. It can also help you identify areas where you can cut back on expenses like Uber Eats, that morning Starbucks coffee, and put more money towards things that matter most to you, like tickets to a Dolphin game or a pair of Travis Scott ones. Let's talk about tips to help you create a budget. Let's talk about how to create a budget. There are a few key steps that you need to follow to make that process as easy as possible. Step one, let's start tracking your budget, tracking your spending. Before you create a budget, you need to know where your money is going. Start by tracking your expenses for the month. Look at your bank statements, your credit card bills, that random pocket and cup holder receipts so you can see where you're spending your money. Step two, let's set some financial goals. What do you want to achieve with your budget? Do you want to save money for a down payment on a house, pay off some credit card debt, or do you want to have money for a trip to Europe? Having specific goals in mind will help you stay motivated and on track. Number three, categorize your expenses. Once you know where your money is going, divide your expenses into categories such as housing, transportation, entertainment, so on and so forth. This will help you see where you can cut back. Number four, let's create that budget. Based on your income and expenses, create a budget that allows you to allocate money to each category so you can meet your financial goals. In our household, we allocate a budget based on the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of our budget is allocated towards needs. Let's talk about housing, utilities, groceries. So that's always a really good understanding there. 30% of our budget is allocated towards the wants. That's the eating out, the movies, the shopping, those Travis Scotts we talked about earlier. And the last 20% of that budget is allocated towards savings and paying down that debt. There are months when these numbers start to fluctuate, but the goal is to build a habit of consistency. Review and adjust. A budget is a living document that should be reviewed and adjusted as needed. Don't be afraid to make those changes if you're not able to stick to that original plan. You created that budget. Now, how do you stick to it? Here are a few tips. Let's start by automating those savings. Set up your automatic transfers for your checking to your savings. This will ensure that you're saving money each month without actually having to think about it. Number two, let's talk about avoiding those impulse buys. I'm a big sneaker guy. I fight the urge to buy sneakers all the time, but avoiding those impulse buys without having to run it through a filter of consciousness is important. Let's talk about some tools to help you manage that budget. Technology can be a great help when managing budgets. One of the easiest ways to manage your budget is through the use of budget apps. These apps allow you to track your spending, set financial goals, and create a budget, all from your smartphone or tablet. Some of the most popular apps are like Mint. This app connects to your bank account, your credit card accounts, and it gives you like a general overview of your spending for the month. It also helps you kind of customize the advice and reduce expenses and save money. Pocket Guard's another app that a lot of people use. This app tracks your income, your expenses, helps you create a budget, also offers safe to spend feature that shows you how much money you have left after your bills and your savings. And then lastly, You Need a Budget. It's another app that is focused on budgeting and helping you create a budget that aligns with your financial goals, and then you can stick to it. It also allows you to sync with your bank account, credit card accounts for easy tracking. And let's talk about those personal finance software. Another option for monitoring your budget is personal finance software. These programs allow you to track all aspects of your finance in one place, according to your income, expenses, and investment. Some of the most popular personal finance software includes Quicken. You probably heard of Quicken Loan or Quicken Mortgage. Quicken is a powerful personal finance software that allows you to track your spending, budget, investments, and more. It also offers reminders on mobile app and on-the-go budgeting. Personal Capital is a financial management tool that helps you track your net worth, your budget, and investments all in one place. But if you're really old school, you can just do it just like spreadsheets and templates. If you prefer the hands-on approach of budgeting, you can use spreadsheet programs such as Excel, Google Sheets to create your own budget. There are many different budget templates available for download online that you can customize to fit your need. Additionally, there are budgeting calculators and tools that can help you with your budgeting as well. Well, there you have it. Some of the best technology tools available for you to manage your budget. Remember, budgeting is an ongoing process, and the keys to success is to find a tool that works for you and stick to it. So take some time to research the available options and try out a few to see what actually works for you. Well, there you have it. If you found any of these tips helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button and tick that notification bell to receive some heads up when we drop some new videos. Thank you for joining us. My name's Saint Eddie. We look forward to seeing you soon.